I actually have a question.
You have a question?
How did it get to where fish actually liked worms? Because worms live in the ground and fish are in the water. So how did that actually happen?
Well,
Do we have any idea?
Let me ask Silas. Silas, why do fish like worms?
You talking to me?
Yes, Silas.
Fish like any type of natural bait because it's there all the time during fishing season. Like any time from early spring until winter sets in, you've got crawdads, hellgrammites. You know what hellgrammites are? They're from Dobson flies, which are along the edge of the river, and the eggs from those fall into the water, and they make these little black things that look like worms with legs, and they're called hellgrammites, and they're great bait, and you find them a lot in the rivers, and they live under the rocks. So you've got all these natural baits that fish like. Why do fish feed? Because they're hungry. They don't feed because they want to kill something. They get hungry and they want to eat. So all of these natural baits is what they will pursue. And if you want to catch more fish, what you really should do is think about looking in the area where you're fishing and see what is there, like grasshoppers, worms, things like that, because the color of that bait is the type of thing that fish will eat. There's two things that cause fish to eat. One is they get hungry, and the other one is they reproduce. Those are the only two things they do. They don't attack other fish just for the heck of it. So what also affects fish a lot is the weather. So if the barometric pressure is changing, the fish bladders get bigger, especially if it's dropping. So if the fish bladders get bigger, they are uneasy, they are uncomfortable, they don't want to eat. So you're not going to catch as many fish. You'll catch more fish when the weather is changing than any other time. If the barometers are high and the sky is clear and things like that, it's harder to catch.